What is up, guys? Ryan here, Slinky Dink Customs. Today we are going to be checking out a couple things that came in the mail. We've got the Harbinger Studios Savage Crucible Deluxe Dungeon Set. And then we have the Savage stands to go along with it. So I'm gonna start by checking out these Savage stands, and then we will check out the Big and Bad Deluxe Dungeon Set. So I'm going to bust these stands open, and then I'll get right back to you guys. All right, so this is what you get in your package. You get 4 of their action figure stands, and then there are 12 foot pegs, which are on these little sprues in here. And then we've got 2 medium rock pegs, and then 6 small rock pegs. And aside from that, just like with all of Savage Crucible's figures and accessory packs, starting since I believe Wave 2 was the first ones to do it, you will get a mystery weapon and one of their collector cards that has all of the D&D stats on the back. We will take a look at what we have in these at the end. For now, we'll just kind of take a look at what we got in the bags. So, all right. So here we've got our 2 medium rock pegs. These, of course, can be placed in any of the holes on the stands. And then we've got over here our 6 small rock pegs. They've all got some nice weathering to them, a little bit of shadowing appears. And those as well can be nicely placed wherever you would like. It does appear that there is some difference to these rocks. They're not all exactly the same, so that's nice. All right, we'll get those placed in there. And then on these sprues, you've got your 12 foot pegs. And these will be for you to, of course, place where you need them, where you would like a character figure to be placed on. First impressions, I love it. I love the weathering that they have on these. I may go over on my own and hit these with a nice black wash and hit them with a nice matte clear coat, kind of dull down the shininess of them. That's just personal preference for myself, though. They are great as they are. These were very affordable, and I think what you get is great for the money that you are spending. The only thing that I think that could have improved this set a little bit better is maybe on the bottoms, if there were little pieces where these could hook together and actually be held together. But I mean, that's a very, very minor gripe. Other than that, I mean, fantastic. Next, we're gonna move on to the Deluxe Dungeon Pack. Give me a minute, we're gonna take a look at that. Oh, look at that, that's fucking sweet. All right, so we've got our Deluxe Dungeon Set open, and once again, you're gonna get a mystery weapon, and you will get another collector card. Always remember, if you are buying a figure or a character pack accessories from Savage Crucible, you always want to check behind your map. That is typically where they store the card. I will say in the stands box with just the 4 stands and the rocks and the sprues, it didn't have a back card insert on the inside of the box, so this was just kind of free floating behind the stands and everything. But typically behind the map that is on the back of the box, you will find your collector card. So yeah, always check behind your map right here. So same as the action figure stands that we looked at first, you're gonna get 4 of these triangle bases, each one having 6 of these slots that you can place the accessories on. First pack came with the 6 small rocks, the 12 foot pegs, and the 2 medium rock pegs. This set is going to come with this large rock, which it does not peg. This can freely sit anywhere on your stand. And then, let's see, keep that there. You are going to get 2 more of these medium rocks, just like from the first set we looked at. And as well, you are going to get 6 more of these little rocks. And then you will get these really awesome, highly detailed rats. And they're kind of on their own little rock base. These things are sweet, man. You're gonna get 4 of them. They're all in the same static pose, same bases. But I mean, shoot, it's hard to deny how cool that just looks on there. Adds a little bit of life to an action figure stand. It's really cool. And then you are going to get 8 of these skulls. Now these are pretty sweet. These remind me a lot of from the Wave 2 character pack. Trying to remember, but there were the fist weapons that had the skulls on them. That reminds me a lot of those. I really like those. These look really cool. Very detailed. Got the splits through the eye. Somebody took a gnarly hit from an axe or something. So you're gonna get 8 of these. They are differing. So we've got another one. So it looks like there's 3 so far with the split. This one right here is different. It's kind of got a bit of a droopy eye. And then, like I said, looks like you're gonna get 4 of each one. 4 with the slashes over the eye. Yeah. And then 4 of the droopy. Oh, I just noticed now. Whoops. So on the droopy-eyed one, he's got a slash on the top of the head. So really cool. You're gonna get 4 of these. So we'll take one of these and slap it on there as well. And then you're gonna get these really cool chains. These have the wrists right here, and then there's a little riveted piece that will plug into your base. So let's say move these medium rocks off of here. We'll plug one in there. And we'll plug the other one in here. And these are actual metal. It's really nice chains. Actual metal. So with these, what you'll want to do is you'll want to pop the hand off of one of your figures. And then, you know, you'll slide the wrist. Slide this over the wrist and then bam, plug your hand back in. But yeah, these are really cool. Really cool. Look at the next piece. So you're gonna get this bone pile piece right here. Similar to the large rock, this isn't gonna peg into a base. It is open in the bottom. But this thing, man, is sweet. I mean, the detail in all the skulls and all the bones is beautiful. I mean, that is just incredible. I love the hand that's just kind of sticking up. Yeah, this thing is awesome. And, you know, you could set it on a base, but I feel like this would be a better piece to just kind of have off to the side. Yeah, super cool. I really, really like this piece right here. Okay, next we'll take a look at This piece right here, you get a little bit of blood splatter, some translucent plastic there. It's really nice. But this, you just kind of lay anywhere, and I'm kind of wondering, I see that it's got this little hole right here. Would we be able to peg? I don't even know that it would look very well. No. I thought maybe you could peg a rock or something through that hole, but no. Either way, this is really cool. I always love some good blood effects. Always nice to have, especially with a line like Savage Crucible. We need more blood. All right, then we're gonna take a look at this broken sword right here. This piece is really cool, man. If any of you ever played Shadow of Mordor, this reminds me of the broken sword that he had in that game that he used as a dagger. It's really, really cool. And oh yeah, I guess I should mention what's cool about this. So you've got the split in the top of the head right there that you could slot a sword into, and it doesn't have to be this sword. Any sword that's going to fit in there, you slot that bad boy right in there. And then this right here has a split in that skull. Might be able to wedge an axe or something in there.
My axe.
That'd be really cool. Last but not least, this is probably one of the things I was most excited for. Get this really awesome Komodo dragon.
You're a lizard, Harry.
Man, I love Komodo dragons ever since I was a little kid. I thought they were the coolest lizards. I mean, how can you not? They're massive. Beautiful, beautiful paint apps on him. Try and catch that face there. Nice black glossy eyes. I'm sorry for my nails. I'm a mechanic, so my hands tend to be a little rough. But you get this nice, beautiful paint detail on this guy. I mean, and he's fairly long. He's got some nice length to him. But you get 5 points of articulation. You've got the neck, which feels like it's on a ball joint in there. You got up and down, and then you can go left and right. So some decent articulation in the head there. So you get some good expressions looking off to the side. And then on the arms, these are, looks like they are also on type of ball joint in there. So these will come out and they will go forward and they will go backwards. And it's like that on all of these limbs, all legs. So you can get him kind of in a sleeping pose. Or if you just got slain, take your blood and lay it under him. It's kind of sad. But yeah, really, really cool, man. These, oh, I just popped the leg off. Oh yeah, so here we go. It is just on a ball joint. There we go. Get a nice look at that. So pop that right back on. And there we go, man. Really, really cool set. I mean, Savage Crucible has done a great job. Their pricing on things, their detail, their paint apps, they have some of the most talented people working for them. They have grown to become one of my absolute favorite toy companies. The community in the Savage Crucible group on Facebook is just very, very welcoming and great community to be a part of. And man, what a time to be a toy collector getting stuff like this. Their pricing on things, do not quote me, but I believe the dungeon set was $19.99, and then the stands were like $11.99. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I don't have my receipt on me right now. But regardless, great bang for your buck in these. And I mean, to pair these together, getting 8 of these stands for, you know, around 30, 35 bucks. I mean, that is just, you can't beat it. Lots of versatility, lots of customizing options. So if you want to get 2, 3, 4 of these types of stands, I mean, we got wave 1 and 2 already. Wave 3's right around the corner. 7 con drops this year, I believe they said. So we got a lot of figures on the way, and you're gonna need some stands for them. But that's gonna be it. I'm Ryan, Slinky Dink Customs. This is my very first video I've ever made, so... Oh. Wait. We got some stuff to open. Alright, so... let's see what we have in these. Always be careful with your knives. Alright. Set that down. Looks like Barbarian Clan Warrior. Oh yeah, look at that. Man. All these cards and stuff that you see, you know, for this. Super cool. So we got that right there. Barbarian Clan Warrior. Oh, look at that boy, man. Nashorn the Disinherited. This is a great figure. If you don't already have him, highly, highly recommend getting him. Remember, Wave 2 restock is going to be coming soon, very soon. Keep your eyes towards Savage Crucible. They will let us know. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, definitely join. Let's see what weapons we got. I believe this is the dagger combo. It felt like a couple moving in here. Yeah. So we've got the Flame Elemental dagger combo. So you get 2 with this one. That's really cool. It's one of my favorite ones to pull, the daggers. So set those there. Last but not least, let's see what we got here. Feels like a long sword. Oh, look at that. So we've got the ice version of Nin Villamir's sword. This is Nin Villamir from Wave 1. This is the sword that he has. Got the serpent head on the hilt. And then the tail runs up the blade. Super cool. Great sword. Great figure too if you don't have Nin Villamir. Definitely try and get your hands on him. Some cool pulls, man. That's always one plus about getting these, any figures or any kind of accessory packs, getting these bonus items, man. But like I said before I forgot, this is my first time ever doing a review video. If you've stuck around till the end, I really appreciate it. If you could give me a like and a subscribe, man, it would mean the world to me. This is something I've always wanted to do. And naturally, things are going to start off a little bumpy until I can get a good feel to how I'm going to do things. But I appreciate you watching if you stuck around. Again, I'm Ryan with Slinky Dink Customs. Y'all stay savage. Verticality.